Hey everybody, and welcome to Living in Cedar Park in Leander, Texas. Although today I am right now in Ellijay, Georgia. That is spelled E-L-L-I-J-A-Y. First time to pull up into the driveway to my short-term rental project here on Walnut Mountain. So this is going to be an exciting video. I'm going to share with you the first several days I'm here. This is a project that is underway, and I hope to get this cabin turned into a short-term rental live on the market within the next 60 days. So stay tuned. And before you leave my channel, please subscribe and hit the bells that you'll be notified every time a new video gets posted. But this is going to start a new playlist on my channel about my short-term rental project, and I hope it will be of benefit to you who are real estate investors. But I'm going to unload my truck right now and walk into the door for the first time since I put a contract on this cabin back in November, and this is the middle of January. So I'm really excited. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, first things first, I got my truck unloaded and I've been unpacking some things, and there's a winter storm coming. I actually got here a day early because tomorrow is supposed to be ice and snow. And I'm very excited right now to get my first fire going in my fireplace. So I want to have a cozy evening, tired after a long day drive. Been installing the electronic lock on the front door, and my son had to go get a tool. He's here helping me this evening with that. So right now it's time to just relax a little bit and enjoy the fire. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 at my new short-term rental cabin in Ellijay, Jordan, and you can tell I've already found my favorite place in the cabin, and that's right here in front of the fireplace. So got a winter storm going to be moving in this evening. It's only about 43 degrees out right now, but there's expected to be some snow, could be several inches of snow, expect to be some ice. So I don't expect to be out on the road today. You probably want to get a look of the inside of the cabin. So let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek right now, and I'll tell you it's quite a bit of a mess. I bought this cabin furnished, which I recommend if you ever do buy a short-term rental project. That was the front door, and the living room when you come in. I brought in some dry firewood here for the first couple of days. There's the fireplace. I'm actually going to be converting that to a gas fireplace here over the next 3 or 4 days. There's the living room, and then behind the living room is the kitchen. Let me turn around here a bit, and after you come in the front door, there are stairs that go up to the master suite upstairs with a full bath, and of course it's closets. And then downstairs, just a little peek down the hallway. On the left is the second bath, and then down is the other bedrooms. Don't even have the lights turned on because I wasn't prepared to shoot this video. And bedroom number 2. And then let me give you a view off the back porch. There are actually a couple of decks out the back here. Upstairs off the master is a screen porch. You can see I'm having some deck work done right now. And it's raining outside and it's getting cooler. The wind is blowing. And there's partial mountain views there through the woods. So this is going to be a nice private cabin for you and your friends and your loved ones to come and stay, I hope. So I'm going to make my first pot of coffee this morning. I bought this Hamilton Beach Flex Brew, and it will use grounds or it will use the K-Cups, which you just saw me put in there. So let me see. I think I just started right there. Well, we'll just leave that regular, and I think we're ready to go. So I'm enjoying my first cup of coffee and a blueberry muffin right now. And as I said, you found my favorite spot in the house. Good morning, everyone. Day 3 at my brand new short-term rental cabin in Ellijay, Georgia. We got some snow last night. As a matter of fact, a little bit of snow falling right now, and it's really beautiful out here. Let me just pan around a little bit so you can see. There's my Texas truck, and I tell you what, we don't see a lot of snow in Texas. So, I'm really excited about this cabin. I'm excited about the winter weather. I'm excited about that it's in the mountains, and so people are going to enjoy coming here and renting this cabin during the summertime. Before I finish the video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my why and the fact that any real estate investor needs to be real clear about their why. Why are you investing in real estate? And I want to share with you also why I've chosen to go the route of a short-term rental on this property as opposed to just a annual rental. But let me step back a little bit out of the snow for a second. Okay, here we go. Stepped out of the snow onto the front porch. One of the things I like about this cabin, it's got a front deck and it has a back deck and actually a third deck outside the master bedroom, which is upstairs. But I want to speak to you a little bit about your why in real estate investing or anything in life. Any big goal that you have in life, it's important to have a why. And a lot of people, their why is making money. And, I want to say, I don't think that's a very good why. It's not really the money that you want. It's what is the money going to provide you? And maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's security, maybe it's a certain lifestyle, but think different or think more deeply than just the money when you're thinking about your why. So for me, I was born and raised in Florida, lived there most of my adult life until I moved to Texas a number of years ago in the Austin area. And of course, if you follow my channel, you know I'm a real estate broker in Texas. I work primarily in Cedar Park, Leander, in the North Texas area, working with buyers and sellers. And I have family. There was a grandchild that actually drew us to Texas. But I also have family now in North Georgia. I have a son and his family. He owns multiple short-term rental properties here. I've been watching him build his short-term rental business over the past few years. I have a daughter in Florida that's also interested in investing here. And, I'm thinking, one of these days I'm not going to be working any longer. One of these days I may not want to live in Texas. Where else would I live? I probably would come here to the North Georgia mountains and be closer to my family. But one of the other big goals that I've had is to own a cabin in the mountains. I was thinking it was going to be the Colorado mountains. I love going to Colorado. It's my favorite state. But having visited so many times here in the North Georgia mountains, near Ellijay, Georgia, and Blue Ridge, Georgia, I've come to love this place. And now when I've seen my son grow his business, realize how profitable the short-term rental business could be here, I thought, hey, this would be a great place to own a second home. My wife and I can come over, we can drive over, we can spend the week and enjoy the property, whether it's summertime or wintertime like it is right now, and just have a nice place to go as a second home. And then when we're not using it, to actually rent it out as a short-term rental. Now, here's what I've discovered in exploring short-term rental opportunities. You can just make more money if you're in the right location with a short-term rental than you can with an annual rental. So, for example, in the area that I live, properties will rent out for about $1 to $1.25 square foot. So a 2,000 square foot home would rent out annually for about $2,000 a month. But in the right location, a short-term rental property is going to generate 3, maybe 4 times as much revenue as an annual rental. So this property that I'm standing at right now, my new cabin, 2,300 square feet. I mean, just think, instead of it bringing in $2,300, it may bring in $6,000, $7,000 or more $1,000 operating as a short-term rental. Now, the challenge for someone like myself and maybe for someone like you is, well, how do you manage a short-term rental property remotely? Well, hey, there's hundreds and thousands of people that do that all the time. So you can learn it I can learn it. Got a little bit of an advantage because I am a real estate broker. I could hire a property management company, but they're going to charge me 30 to 35% right off the top. So I do intend to manage this property remotely, put it out there on platforms like Airbnb and VRBO and Booking.com. I can do it. Now, I haven't learned how to do it, but I've got a good mentor, my son. He's been doing it for years now. So if you can find a mentor, that's someone that can help you. And hey, as I do this, I don't mind sharing my experience and what I'm learning. And maybe I could be of help to you in the future, wherever it is that you're thinking about buying a short-term rental property. So, consider me a resource. I've got real estate broker contacts all across the nation. I can help you find a great broker in any area that could help you find a great property. So, hey, thanks for joining this video, a little bit more personal, sort of about me and about my investing journey right now with a short-term rental in Ellijay, Georgia. And I hope that before you leave my channel that you'll subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted every week. And if you are all thinking about moving to Cedar Park, Leander, Liberty Hill, Pflugerville, Round Rock, Georgetown, or the North Austin area, look down in the description below. You got to do something. Reach out to me. You can call me. You can text me. You can send me an email. Heck, I don't care. Send me that carrier pigeon. And remember always that I've got your back. Now, you're seeing some other videos from my channel pop up right now. I apologize for the shakiness of the camera a little bit, just holding it up. My arm's getting sort of tired. Explore those videos. Explore my channel, living in Cedar Park and Leander, Texas, and reach out to me soon.